here. We've been waiting for you, and thank God you finally meet us. For those that are joining late, welcome. For those that will join later, would have started before you get here. And because of our time, we apologize for getting in late. You already know how this Instagram and all these Facebook things work. We always have technical issues. It's every time that it happens. Maybe next time it's going to happen. Our prophets and prophetess that will keep us prophets and prophetess that will keep us in time so that they will pray for us so that this will not happen again. But yeah, once again, welcome for everybody that are joining us. It's the first episode of Puzzled, and yay! We're gonna roll it and we're gonna keep going. So this month or this episode, we're talking about disappointment, and before anything, I'm gonna introduce my guests that are going to be blessing us today with some nice words. And, according to the rule of life, I'm going to do this. Lady first.
Thank you very much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My most amiable, beautiful, elegant, English man, problem in I hope you understand. I'm going to leave her to introduce herself, but I'm going to mention her name, that she give you every information you need to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, my one and only Adenike.
Thank you very much. Like you said, my name is Nike, and that's basically it.
Yeah, she's actually my sister. She's the firstborn of our mom, and then after our mom gave birth to her, then our mom gave birth to other children, including me. And to the glory of God, we are living and we are alive. And also she's a lot of things. She's gonna tell you later, but maybe she's still trying.
I'm sorry, it's my first, so bear with me.
She's gonna tell you other things later. And also onto my left, which is the great man of God that you already know. And I'm going to call his name. I'm not going to call his name that you know. I'll call his name that you don't know, that only me know. So either you like it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Prophet Femi.
Hi guys, my name is Femi. They call me Judah. Judah. So we are happy to be here, and we know today we are here to learn too.
Yes.
It's not like we know everything, but we are going to be sharing experiences, sharing thoughts together, and I know God is going to take charge.
Man, yeah. So without further ado, in English words, we're going to roll it and start. So I'm going to hear from my family right here and see what they're going to tell us about love. Let's do ladies first again.
Why y'all gotta put me on the spot all the time? Well, I'll say love is a beautiful thing. In whatever, yes, love is a beautiful thing in whatever way it is, in whatever it is, be it romantic or not. Love is beautiful. With all the ups and downs in love, it's still a very beautiful thing. And it's very important to be loved and to love somebody. So, yeah.
Great. So that's it from the female aspect, from my sister right here. And let's hear again from Judah.
Well, I would say love is an emotion. We all know that man is a triune being. We have a spirit, we have a soul, we live in a body. And inside the soul, we have 3 compartments, which is the will, emotion, and intellect. And so out of the emotion is where love resides. So love is just like every other emotion, like anger, every other emotion. So that's how love is. So when we say love, I believe love is just like one of the emotions that makes you bond with someone or makes you commit yourself to someone. So that is the angle I want to look at love from. Love is an emotion that makes you bond or show commitment to someone or something. You can love things too. I can say, oh, I love that. Oh, I love. So it's not just people. Yeah, you can show emotion to either people or things that are around you and show commitment to them, making sure that you really care. So that's what I'm looking at.
So I'm going to bring up the next question, which is supposed to be our question or our topic for today, is the word commitment. Because I feel like when disappointment comes in, it often comes in from the fact that someone is expecting something to happen and whatever something happened. So my next question is going to come from you, which is going to come from your word. So what is disappointment to you?
Disappointment has always been defined as an unmet expectation. Nothing gets you disappointed except you have expectation about it. I can't be disappointed if I'm not expecting things from you. You can never disappoint me if I'm not expecting. So yeah, I'll feel like what's it? Yeah. You get so disappointment is an unmet expectation. Like we all always have expectation of how things should be, like in respect to love now, you feel disappointed if you are not getting what you really expected from the person. Like, I can even get disappointment even before we start dating or something. Like, I just met someone, I'm like, I expect this guy to be tall, dark, and handsome like you know.
True, hey.
Like, you know, people's expectation. When you ask any girl, what's your dream guy? They'll tell you. They'll give you a list.
Point of correction. Point of correction.
What's the point of
Not
it?
every girl.
That's a lie.
Not
every
every
girl always
girl.
have this list.
Not every girl. Because there was a lot of girls tall, dark, and no.
Okay,
not all.
Not girl likes
It
tall,
is
dark, and
depends.
handsome.
Maybe majority, but not all.
That means like 90% of girls.
I'll say 77.
What's the difference? They'll tell you, oh, I want tall figure. Everything is 6. Yeah. So all those are expectations. So when they begin to gravitate toward that person that they meet and they don't see those qualities in them, they become disappointed that, oh, I expected this, and then they begin to like withdraw. So expectation is just unmet, disappointment is just unmet expectation that leads to maybe withdrawal or feeling sad or something like that.
Oh, that's great. So what you
He basically said it all. Yeah, disappointment. Oof. It's tough to be disappointed. Disappointment comes in different ways. It's not not only in relationships. You know, you could be looking for whatever and you get disappointed if you don't get it. You know, you could be going to the gym every day and you're expecting after 6 months you got something, and at the end of the 6 months you still haven't got to the goal. You're disappointed and you don't want to go back. Well, talking about myself. But yes, yeah, disappointment is like it can come in all forms. It could be a job that you were looking to and you don't get disappointment. It's a feeling. I'm trying to put it in my own words and not put it in words that I kind of saw online. But yeah, disappointment, it's tough. It's tough. It brings up all kind of other emotions. When you're disappointed, you get angry, you get frustrated. It comes with a whole lot of other things. So yeah.
Well, that's some of the definition and explanations for disappointment. I think I'm enjoying this already, but I want to put a little plot twist because I saw a little each over there. So my question is going to be, who often disappoints one in a relationship?
You know now, girls now, they break your heart too.
What do you guys expect? Audience, what do you expect? That's to be expected. But that's okay. It's okay that it's 2 of them. I got y'all.
It's not about, no, this.
I got y'all.
No, okay.
Men.
You say
And I'm not
men?
saying this because I'm a female. I'm saying this just generally. Because we women, we're more, I'll say, sympathetic. We take things more to heart than men do, in my own opinion. We take things more to heart than men do. We take things into consideration than men do. Even though men, they kind of hide their feelings, but still, I'll say they do disappoint in every aspect, not just in relationship. My own opinion. I'll say men do disappoint more than females.
How? You didn't give us any instance, like how?
Okay. Good example. They're trying to put me on the spot. But
Yes,
okay.
now, no, it may not be you.
I'm going to use relationships.
Yeah.
Things as like a
Yeah, we are
general
talking about
whatever.
love now.
We're talking about love.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I like you. I like you too. We're putting all this effort into getting to know each other. Then all of a sudden, he goes somewhere and meets some other person. Oh, catch attention, because you know men with their eyes. Their eyes just do a whole lot of it. So he meets somebody else, and y'all not even like in a relationship yet. You guys are just talking. So my opinion, in a guy's mind, me, Shati, I'm not, like, we're not exclusive yet. So I can still, but while we women, you talking to me, I've already shanked all other guys. I'm putting my focus on you. It's into me, I'm into him, that's me. Okay, let's see where this is leading to. But men, in my opinion, when they're talking to this one, just in case this don't work, they're talking to this one, they're talking to that one. Then as soon as they find one that is not you, that works, then they come and give you a story. all this stuff that you build up and all this expectation of where the relationship can lead to leaves you disappointed.
So are you saying the girl is just working based on assumption?
It's not assumption. No, I just said the guy meets 2 other people.
Yeah. So you said they are not exclusive yet. Did the guy ask the girl out?
If we're dating, we are going out.
So
It's just not exclusive.
What do you mean by exclusive?
Like, okay, maybe serious, quote unquote, men's word.
Okay.
We're not serious, so I'm licensed to talk to other people.
If you are not serious, then you can talk.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The way men take that is different from the way we women take it.
But women should know that the relationship is not serious.
That's what I'm saying, that the way we think of things and the way we process things are different.
Okay.
As a woman, we process things, your yes, it says yes, but it means a different yes to me as a female.
Okay.
So if we say we're dating, I'm already telling my girls, we're talking. We spoke till like 2 a.m. last night. I'm already investing my time into this guy.
That's normal. I can talk to a friend till 2 a.m. That doesn't mean anything.
That's a mental. Carry on.
I love that, and that's a mental. Like I see, like we all getting it in this chat session. I'm actually working on it. Either so female disappointment more often, and I know you're ready to hear it. So let's hear your aspect there.
Yes, some people said I'll let you read it. So to me, I said females because most times they assume, like I said, they assume a lot.
But something leads to assumption.
What leads to assumption?
Whatever you're putting out to me makes me start to assume things. I'm not just going to start assuming if we not start
I had to tell
talk.
someone on Instagram that because I'm saying hi or I said hi
like
one day,
picture,
yeah, or I like your picture on Instagram. These women always think, oh, that guy likes me. It's a picture I like.
If you didn't like it, what are you liking about the picture then?
Anybody can click like on anybody's
it's
picture.
okay to
now
like.
They begin to assume. Oh, I think.
But don't go through all my pictures and be liking.
Nah,
Why are you liking?
Well, maybe you just added me. And I have to go through all your pictures.
And like 10.
And like 10. Then the lady will like 11.
I guess we disagree to agree.
By assuming, they don't really get to know intention. Like someone said, men had to let their intentions known from the beginning.
Thank you.
That's a good fact. But once there is no intent, they didn't even show you intention, and you are beginning to assume already. That gets us disappointed. I'm so disappointed in you. Like I don't even expect this. Like I said, disappointment is unmet expectation. You understand? So I don't expect that from you. And there are so many ways where ladies disappoint men too, which maybe we'll get there later. But to me, I just feel like ladies assume a lot, which gets men so pissed off and gets disappointed.
I want to ask Femi Judah a question. Guys, I'm actually with you. I want to ask him a question. So the fact that ladies assume and they think, okay, this is what this guy is bringing to the table, which end up breaking their hearts, is that supposed to disappoint the men or that's supposed to disappoint the women?
I'm sorry, come
again. Thank you. You took it right out of my mouth. Can you repeat the question?
So myself and I'm putting on IG and saying everything on all of our posts. Then we kind of like talk on the phone a few times, maybe until 2 a.m. or something. So she's assuming we're dating. But I'm like, oh, it's a normal thing with me and my friends. So when she finally gets to know that
you do with everybody else?
Sister, I do with everybody else, then am I supposed to be disappointed or she's supposed to be disappointed?
I think it goes both ways. Because you already said, oh, that's how I do with my friends. I talk to everybody on the same level. But she's taking it further. She was already thinking in advance, oh, I'll have 3 children with this guy. We'll be living in Ohio or in California. Won't you be disappointed?
I'm not going to take offense to that. You just came for we ladies.
No, I didn't.
You just came for we ladies.
I'm just saying. Like you get disappointed, even though she too gets disappointed. Like if you too get disappointed as a guy that I wasn't even thinking it towards that way. I'm sorry, but you disappointed. I thought you are more mature than this. You know, you get disappointed. Like you already thought she's matured enough to know.
What does that have to do with maturity? It's more of you being plain with what it is. Like, okay, we're friends. Not just the fact that we're on the phone for a long time, but what is the conversation? A lady is not just going to assume that we're building something if it's not in the... It don't matter if you're on the phone. If you're on the phone with multiple people till 2 a.m. That's fine. But what is the conversation? For a girl to get attached or to start, like you said, start thinking in her head, we're going to live in whatever. It depends on the conversation. So if you having this conversation with me and what we're talking about, it's not like what you talk to everybody about. Of course, oh my cinema, women, that's part of us being women. We plan ahead.
You see, living in California, like I understand that aspect. That what are you guys talking about? I've seen people that talk about Bible. Most times they talk about they are within the confinement of scriptures. You know, the lady even said, "Is this guy that always make me read my Bible?" The guy is not even thinking. The guy is just about growing us spiritually, and she has started thinking, seeing herself as mommy Gio.
You are so wrong.
Like, oh God, this is my kind of man. Like, she start preparing herself to be mommy Gio. Whereas the guy is just trying to help her growing. You understand? So, like I said, it's just about maturity. You have to be mature. Then, don't be scared to like ask, okay, we've been talking for like 2 months. Okay, so what, you know, from the conversation, so you will know.
Is there any chapter you want to read for me in Song of Solomon? I would like to know as well. Okay, guys.
Someone said, leading on.
Yeah, I know we've been talking about, a lot of us in the comment section, we're talking about, well, sister, most sexy for life says, feelings have nothing to do with maturity. Oh.
Thank you. That's I love you,
What
girl.
do you mean? What do you mean by
it
that?
has nothing to do. Feelings. If you, what is, okay, you explain yourself. What does feeling have to do with being mature?
Because if you are matured, you'll be able to control your feelings.
Says who?
Yeah, you'll be able to know when to say no and when to say yes.
I totally disagree with that.
Overstepping.
Have you seen where a grown man gets in his feelings and, okay, let's assume that a grown man is into a younger girl or into a girl and the girl is not as into him as he is into her, and he's a grown man. It's grown. So you're like, okay, it should be mature.
Grown doesn't mean matured.
Mature.
Don't miss.
You should be
growth.
mature.
Growth is different from being mature. There are so many old fools.
True.
So it's not about he's
True.
grown and he should be matured.
But still,
maturity is another thing entirely. So when you are matured now, you should be able to know when to say no and when to say yes.
Not necessarily. That's why I think you have to be very straight with what you're saying. When you're saying something, say what you mean. Mean what you say.
Okay.
Don't expect me to read between those lines. Don't expect me to try to figure things out. That's what I'm getting from you saying I should be mature. Don't expect me to read between the lines. Don't expect me to be like, okay, I'm Kodaolu. It should just be, sorry for my non-Yoruba speaker.
No, it's good.
But you should not expect me
sir, I disagree.
to try to figure things out or try to read between the lines. It should not be that way. Whatever you say, you should mean it, and mean what you say and say what you mean.
Thank you so much.
Can you also read all these things so we'll be able to like structure that?
People are really coming for Sajida on the.
Thank you, y'all.
On the chat. They said, Lady Baby said that I think that's a lie. She said, thanks, that's a lie. Respect Your Diamond says, I disagree.
Thank you.
She said, no, sir.
Thank you.
So when it comes to relationship, you can't control your feelings.
No, you can't. No matter how mature you are, personally. No matter how mature. That thing called love.
I disagree.
He just said everything. You that you usually like on point with things. When you in love. What am I being? Hold on. Shake it off you. What's up? Why you? That's what it is. When you into somebody, not even somebody, when you into anything, like you do things the way you would usually not do it. You do things the way you usually not do it.
I agree on that part, but I disagree that your maturity can't control.
I don't think so.
Now, when we talk about maturity now, it's about discipline. A disciplined person is a matured person. So why can't you? Yeah, why can't you? If you don't discipline yourself, that means I can love everybody at the same time.
No, that's not being realistic.
Yes, now.
About being realistic, we're talking about.
Yes, now I can love everybody at the same time. But when you are mature, then you know when to say stop and when you want to purposely want to go ahead with something.
Well, I'm still reading comment section before we go on a quick.
Kidnap me, right?
Iowa Jesus said, men can be difficult, sharp. They think we can read their mind.
Yeah, I said that.
Then you should say there is maturity with emotions, not that maturity has to do with emotions.
Yeah, like that's what I said. Like when you are matured, you'll be able to control your emotion. When you are matured, you'll be able to control yourself. It's not about your emotion will now be leading you. Yeah, most times we fall in trap of that, like we are being led by our emotions most times. But once you get matured, you'll be able to know. That's why you can walk away from some relationship. It's not like you no longer love the person, but you are matured enough to walk away because it's no longer serving you. That's what is called maturity. That means your eyes are open and you are mature enough to walk away. You see, even if the person still loves you, you know, I love you, but I just can't do it again. You understand?
But
it's what is called
you
maturity.
being able to walk away does not mean you still don't feel the way you feel.
That's not that we are saying the same thing. I said that doesn't mean you no longer love the person. But you are just matured enough to walk away because it's no longer serving you, or you no longer need to be at that point again. So now your matured mind controls the feelings. Now, remember I said the mind is 3 compartments. We have the will, emotion, and intellect. Now, when you are moved by love, then that means you are being led by your emotion.
Right.
Forgetting about your will, that's your reason. I mean,
Right.
you get your will is no longer at work. Your intellect is no longer at work.
But your feelings.
Because your feelings are taking over.
Right.
But when we talk about maturity, that means your will and intellect is in charge.
But when
so be your emotion.
When it comes to this thing called love,
I
your
know
emotions usually overshadow any smartness, whatever it is. The emotion will just take over.
See,
They said it's my philosophy.
someone said this is philosophy.
The what?
Aquin said maybe in his own still said you can
Love
control
cannot
your
be controlled.
emotions,
No, it
controlling
It
your
can.
temper.
We said love is an emotion. How is it different? How will love be different that you can't control it?
No, okay, not control it. I won't say not control it.
Yeah.
We can't control it.
Yeah.
We can't control it. Yes, we
If
can
you can control every
it.
other
Yeah.
feelings, you should be able to control love.
Yes, we can. But the part that you said.
Okay, let me. I'm sorry to cut you.
No, go ahead.
There are some people that you've seen from afar and you love them, and that
you
to control yourself. That don't let me overstep. Is that not control?
Chill.
Because you know that if you go ahead, act in come out by gone. You have to control yourself and step back. That is yeah. So if it is an emotion, then it can be controlled.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We're going to go on a quick music break, but we're trying to work on it. We're going to go on a quick music break. Actually, sorry, Instagram can't even see that. Okay, well, it's okay. So we're going to continue because Instagram can't join. Sorry, we had an issue with what we were working on earlier with our system, so we have to go live directly on Instagram. Next time it's going to be better. So I'm going to, I see like we all are enjoying this and I like that. So if you have a question, now you can put it up. We're going to like to read your question. If there's a question you want to ask from my people up here, just put up your question. We're actually going to read it for you. But one thing that I want to ask. So let me ask this question that I respect the Diamond talked about. Is it possible to love 2 people at a time?
Yes and no. Why I said yes is because let me process it in my head before I say it out.
They are coming for you now.
Let me really process it in my head before I say it out. Why I say that? Maybe not. Okay, you said people, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Like
I'll take my point back because I don't know how that would work. I'll take my point back. Carry on.
I will say yes. And in respect to, we all have children. Like people have children.
I was just
about to say.
So is it possible for a man?
Oh, he is really a philosopher. He is really a philosopher. See how he was about to speak? He was about to speak there.
Guys, I'm with you on this. He said, so is it possible for a man to love 2 women at the same time, or to be in love with 2 women at the same time, or for a woman to be in love with 2 men at the same time?
There is a song that said, I'm in love with 2 women. I don't know which one to choose. I mean, so if the guy can say that, that means it's possible.
I'm not there.
I would say this. I'm not sure how to actually, because 2 different. No, that would be trouble.
Now, the way I'm saying it,
not like in a relationship, not like it is possible. How am I going to put my words?
Let's say it is possible. Why did I say it is possible? Same analogy like I said, people love their children. It's not just one child. You love them accordingly. You understand? So if you can spread love there, then it is possible for you to love more than one thing.
No.
Love, is there relationship love, children love, family love? It's love, not the feeling.
Okay. The question says, is it love or in love with? So I think it's in love with. Because I've told you before, Dolapo, I actually love you as much as I love Judah. I'm like, why would you love two brothers at the same time? What's going on with you?
I don't think you can be in love with two people at the same time. Maybe love two people.
Yeah, you can love people.
Yeah, I think you can love two people at the same time, but I don't think you can be in love with two people at the same time.
It is possible to be in love with two people, but it is not advisable to be in love with two people. Because when I define love, I said love is an emotion that allows you to bond and show commitment. You understand? So now when you bond one and you only show commitment to one. So when you love two people, that means you try to show commitment to one
than the other.
So it is possible, but it's not advisable because it's draining. Then that means you have to be looking for how to, you can't even balance, you can't balance them.
It will be equal.
Yeah, you understand? So one will have more than the other. And that is where
the problem
starts
drama.
from. You understand? So I'm not going to say it's not possible. It's possible, but it's not. You know, they say, like Paul said, some things are lawful, not all things are expedient. You understand? So it is possible, but it is not advisable.
So someone said, so Kwanakun said, so it's immaturity to be in love with both, right?
Yeah.
It's immature to be in love with two people.
Because we said maturity allows you to control.
Yeah. That's why I was a little like this one. They said to be in love with two people, because how? Anyway, I'm not going to go back on it, but I think it is very, very mature to actually be in love with two people, and it's somehow not responsible either.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being active on this comment section. We're actually reading your comments. If you have a question, don't forget to put up your question. We're going to now read the question. So I have a first scenario about disappointment that I want us to really talk about quickly. On which this one actually, I have two of it. One is someone that I know. The other one is a text message that I got from someone, which is actually the same thing. Someone in the relationship or in the marriage opted out by just texting.
Yeah, maybe that's how it started.
Sorry.
Oh!
I feel that. I feel that.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Can we be dating? Yes. So can we end it? Yes.
So he just woke up at the evening anyway and got the text that sorry, I think I'm gonna take a break out of this relationship. I think it's about 5 years relationship. I'm gonna take a break out of the relationship. I think I don't know what I want right now and I'm tired of it. And he called to be like, oh, what's happened? Can we talk about things and this and that? And I'm like, I can't really give you a reason. I don't really know what's up. I just feel like I'm tired of this relationship. I need time to figure out what I want for myself. And initially she said, give me 6 months. Give me 3 months. Then now she said 6 months. And 6 months not complete. Then now she said, you know what? I think we should just go our ways. If I pass it across later in future, we're good at it. Another one is marriage. She's nice. She woke her husband up in the morning after already packed her stuff, and she said, I'm opting out. Like I don't want this marriage no more. I'm not enjoying this marriage no more. He asked why. She's like, I really don't have a reason yet, but if I figure it out, I will call you and let you know. I'm not gonna block you, so we can still talk. So how then this guy right now, he have different people that are trying to talk to him that like him, but he's not in the right mind because he feels so disappointed from this past relationship. Like I've been someone for this long, I've invested time, money and everything into it. I don't think I want to waste my time with any other girl no more. I think I just want to be single until whenever time we'll probably get someone pregnant and have a child and then ever get married. So how do you help someone, or what's the right words, or how do you get out of that kind of out of it and everything just shut down?
First, I'll just say that I need a break thing. It's not in my own book, just my own book. If you're done, you're done. Don't tell me give you 6 months and we'll see what, but that's just me. It works for me. It might not work for somebody else, but if we're dating or we're married and you're telling me you need 6 months away from me, Father, why? If you can go that 6 months without me, why would we need to come back? Or what made you think in that 6 months, things wouldn't have changed for me? So that, number one, is not going to work. If you want 6 months, it's bye. If you still want to be in the relationship, we're being there, we try to work it out, whatever it is that made you feel like you want to leave. But as soon as you feel like you need to actually leave and be done with it, you're like, oh, I need 6 months. Personally, I won't do that. That's just that on that. And disappointment, if someone disappoints you like that, like she woke up and packed her things and something probably led to that. I don't think anybody would just wake up in the morning and be like, oh, this 10-year relationship, I'm done. She probably had complained, they probably had conversation about it. There's probably things that she's unhappy with. That still don't, I mean, I don't think a lady would just pack and just leave. Something must have led to that. What led to that? What led to that? How long has she been complaining? Or how long has whatever is wrong been wrong for that to happen? Because I don't think, not even a man, as much as I always say men don't have as much feelings as women, I don't think even a man will just pack and just leave without something previously happening or something leading to that for that to happen.
Someone said, when you say 6 months, so it's okay, we can fair.
Thank you.
Break up.
Hey, what is 6 months?
I like
it's
that.
Done, be done.
Okay, for me, I want to see it from another perspective. Like you said, what has been happening before, what led to that break?
Right.
You understand? Now, when you climb for the break, what are the things that comes with the break? Is it that we won't be seeing each other? Are we still going to be calling each other? Are we still going to be taking it? Maybe every day we go out, every day or every weekend. Is it going to stop, or you only come and take me out on Saturdays and Sundays? It's not like you'll be seeing me every day. So there should be some details. There are times whereby break worked, and there are times whereby break wrecks. You understand? I'm not saying long break, like you know that long break, short break.
See, that's why
wait,
that's like break.
So there are times whereby, you know, what kills love, or I won't say kill love, what kills being fondling or like bonding with each other more sometimes is repetition, and you know, and they call something Arisha. You understand?
Yeah.
And said absence brings back this thing, like makes you look more.
But absence also bring other people.
Yeah, that's why taking a break should be, I don't invite it to be so long. You understand? But at times you just need to take a step back. The guy may be going through a lot, or the lady may be going through a lot, that just think, you know, because I'm going through a lot, and each time you're calling me, now we're talking about boyfriend, girlfriend now, not marriage now, you understand? Now you are calling me, and I'm always aggressive in taking your call. You know, I've not been acting like that. Can I just take a break for like, just, because you should know, sir, like, okay, babe, what's wrong? Should I leave you to get yourself together like a big, and you know, I'll come back this weekend to and can talk things through. You understand? So there are times where break will help you guys to figure out what is going on. Not long break, like I said, like 6 months is too much.
Yeah,
like 6 months is too much. At least the ice break should be like a week. You understand? Let everybody get each other. Maybe that week has been stressful. Okay, don't worry. I'm going to see you this weekend and we'll talk things through and we'll see how things go. For that week, just let her get herself together, or let him get himself together. But guys, I know guys, they want long break.
Thank you.
Wait now.
Thank you. Thank you. See, that's even different. You saying a week, that's not really like a break. Yeah. That's more like, I just need time to breathe. I need time to breathe. That's not even like really a break. Boy, gotta come and tell you I need a break. Oh, many 6 months.
6 months is too much. I won't subscribe to 6 months. 6 months is like they said. Do you want to break up or want to? 6 months is too much.
If you want to break up, let's break up.
Yeah. So I think they need to really sit down and say what exactly. Like a story that I read some time ago about a couple. The guy told the wife that, I'm no longer in love with you. Can you just go away and everything? And they had a son. So the lady told the guy that, okay, I know because I've been crying. I know you no longer love me. You come home late. You don't even talk to me. You don't do anything. But can you do me this thing every morning for the sake of our child? For the next 3 months, can you just carry me in his presence so you feel like we are still together? So you give me 3 months. After 3 months, we'll go our separate ways. Just for the next 3 months, carry me every morning in front of our child and just let him feel happy. So he will have a good day in school. Then after that, you know, the first week went by, he started noticing Like, he carried her one day, I'm like, oh, wow,
She's
you are
smiling
getting...
different.
Yeah, no, she's heartbroken. She's not even smiling, not been looking at my face all this while.
Oh,
it's
wow.
because I'm heartbroken and it's showing in my face. And that built their relationship back. You understand? So you should look for a way to like bring back yourselves together. Fun, you have to create something that will bring up the spark back. That's
Maybe
just my own.
maybe do something different.
Yeah. Don't be repetitive. Don't repeat.
Which a lot of us do, but I guess that would be a story for a different topic. That would be a topic for a different day or a different show, or because we do get used to doing the same thing.
Yeah.
We get used to it, and as humans, especially men, they get tired quicker. If you ask me, they get tired quicker of the same thing quicker than we women. And especially for those married women, please. I've always said it. People get so comfortable, including myself, because it's happened to me. I got so comfortable. All this extra stuff that I was doing while we were dating, I got so comfortable that I stopped doing that. Not that I'm blaming myself for the relationship not working, but I played a part in it. Like, one thing, he can make the relationship go wrong all by himself. The same way I can make the relationship go wrong all by myself. So, any relationship, spice things up, do new things, and always be intentional about things you do. Create time. We get so comfortable in the old routine. We wake up in the morning, hi honey, bye honey, your breakfast on the table, see you later, I'm going to work. Then you come back, by the time you come back, you're tired, all that stuff. So, but like I said, that's a story for a different thing. But that breakup thing, for me personally, it's not going to work. If we're breaking up, we're breaking up. But yet again, that's me. That don't mean we can't have a relationship. But you can't call me yours. I'm not you, I'm me, That don't mean I don't care about you. I still care about you. We still talk. We still have a good relationship, But the understanding is I am me, you are you. We're not dating anymore. You're not talking to me anymore. But we're still in a good place, So.
Yeah, I agree.
That's great. So what's the best word, or what is the way out, or what is the best advice for the person that has been disappointed?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with what she said. She said, even when you are married, date your partner. Do things outside your comfort zone. Yeah. So don't say because, for the one that's married that said that, don't say because now I want me to take with her or something. Yeah, so I've gotten her, she's not going anywhere. Yeah. So still do things that are extraordinary, things that are different, do things differently. And for those that are dating, still go out. There are so many fine girls out there.
Tell me
there are so many fine guys out there.
Yes.
And the thing is, it is when you now say, oh, I love you, let's date. That's when you now be seeing another person.
Different things about
wow. Them. No. You say another person, but that's TV too. I'm just kidding. So, so there will be people that will be finer than the person you choose or you've chosen. But it's left for you to make the one that you've chosen more better. Don't leave her the way you don't just let her be the way she is. Make sure you improve her both spiritually, physically,
Yeah.
Make people also envy you guys, like, oh, I envy them. I'm going to mobile boy, everything just the snake. Yeah, you get. So my advice for them will be, let them try new stuff. Let them try new things. Let them spice it up. I know we get tired, like she said. Everybody gets tired easily when you see the same. When I was telling to me, marry by. So China come mama with it. You can't understand. The channel is not really TV channel. You understand?
Can you imagine that, programs? Ladies, don't let that one channel. Tell me, that one channel can have several programs. So get with the program. Don't let
that channel chooses to show several programs.
That's what
some channels will just show one spice. If you have just one channel, spice it up. Show different things every day. Yes. Don't that's what will make it interesting.
Yes, it is. We have to keep it interesting. Give him something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Give him something to look forward to. Even as Christian, we can't be too Christian about things like that. Is your husband, I'm talking about my people now, he's your husband, that's your wife. You can't be too Christian about things. If you, in your own personal space, in your own home, get creative. Be interesting. Don't keep it the whole
Carry anointing oil, pour on it.
Why not?
Speak into
that person
life.
is yours.
Yeah.
That's
Shandarabaskoba.
yours. So you have to keep it interesting, you know.
Yeah, we actually have a question. I'm going to read the first question. Guys, we're going to end at 1 o'clock. Sorry, if we have to bring a part 2, we're going to bring part 2 because my guests, I'm enjoying them a lot and I know you are also doing so. So the first question that I have here is from Upward Bound. She said,
Past disappointment.
She said, how do you impose your boast?
No, how do you not impose your past? Your past.
Your past disappointments in your current or future relationship. So how do you not impose your past disappointments in your current or future relationship?
If you let go your past disappointment, there's no way you're going to impose it on the new one. You have to deal with it. Before you get into the new one, deal with it. Because when you deal with it, it's not going to affect the new relationship. It starts to affect your new relationship, but you do not deal with your past relationship. Personally, I think it's as simple as that. If you deal with the disappointment when you got disappointed, I don't think you will carry it to the next one.
Yeah, so my own will be, like you said, I agree with that. So also to buttress our points, you must take time to heal. Because if you don't heal, you will still be spreading the blood on the next person you meet. So how do you deal with the disappointment? Acknowledge that you are disappointed. Because some people will still be denying, you didn't disappoint me. It's just that, acknowledge that you are disappointed. Acknowledge the event.
That's the only way you're going to heal.
Yeah, don't help him look for excuse. You understand?
He's the one that lost.
Don't accept it, then make yourself better. Also learn from it. At times, you may feel it's the one, but at times we are the one that allow it to happen to us. What are the things that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing? How can you make yourself too better? So that you won't take all those baggages to the next relationship. So acknowledge, work more on yourself, forget the past, and take those experiences as new one. I know at times your new one may be like anti-patterns, like you see the same patterns in it. Don't always, when you begin to see the same pattern and you complain about it, please, you always have the option to run away. It's not by force or it's not do or die there. So you can walk away, look for something, you are ready for the next one. Don't just jump. Some people say, for like 1 day. No, you can't. You can't die. So wait until you heal before you move to the next one.
Thank you so much. I hope we're able to answer your question. They're able to answer your question at Upward Bound. The second question is from Simply Gift. She said, how do you know a guy is meant for you?
That's a trick question.
How do you know a guy is meant for you?
Yeah. Don't go spiritual, yeah, let's take
No, me, I don't like spiritual. When they say, I hate it when I've seen people that come to you and say, I dreamt that you are the one for me. No, let me show me.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to tell a girl that God told me that you are my man. Let God tell the girl too. She has here, she's not dumb. So I hate it when people come to me or use messages and to try to put people to create a relationship with them. You get? So how do you know that someone is meant for you? Time will tell. Time only reveals character.
Yeah.
Time only reveals intention. Right. So you can't know until time tells. The only thing you can do is we always, as Christians, will tell you, pray about it. You have revelation. God, everybody is connected to God. God can talk to you. So when God tells you or shows you patterns, sometimes you may not hear. Sometimes he just shows you things. Sometimes he just use parable. So all those things, the conviction must be from you first before any other thing. Don't let anybody come and say, mulala. So let God reveal to you first, then every other thing will just be a confirmation of whatsoever God has for you.
That's great. And the next question, I'm looking at the time, guys, but we actually still have like 1 minute. The next question says, how is from Crown Her Queen. She said, how can you navigate expectations to avoid disappointment?
How do you do what?
Navigate expectations to avoid disappointment. Since disappointment comes from expectation, so to avoid disappointment, how do you navigate your expectations?
Disappointment is part of life. There's no way you can avoid being disappointed.
True.
It's not possible. It's part of life. It's part of growth. It's going to happen. One way or the other. It might not be in the form of relationship, but it's definitely going to happen. So there's no way to avoid being disappointed.
So Maya will say, like she said, there's no disappointment is part of life.
It's going to happen.
So expect to be disappointed. But listen, cut your expectations short.
Why?
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't have expectation.
Yeah.
I'm not saying how did they use this word? That
Let me just include the next question because you're already
Okay.
answering it. Mother says, is it bad to have too much expectation in a relationship, and would this lead to a lot of disappointment?
so what I'm
Yes.
like she said now. What I'm trying to say is don't cut this short, but limit the list of your expectations. If you have 100 lists of what you're looking for in a guy, no guy will fulfill that list.
I kind of disagree.
Even
with
Jesus
that.
yourself will fall short.
I kind of disagree with that because it don't matter how short your list is. No
You're
matter.
so disappointed. I said it, but
So why?
for you to lessen your disappointment, that's what we are saying. It's not to eradicate now, just to lessen. Láti jẹ́ kí ìyà ẹ kéré.
Just maybe
To let your cry be small. Just make sure and keep it simple. Because so many girls, if they show you their list,
why are you always coming for girls? It's okay to have a list.
I'm not saying it's okay to have it,
So
but keep it simple.
What does
That's when
simple
they'll say
mean?
you must have 6 digits, 6 figures,
No, that's not being realistic.
six pack.
That's not being realistic. Ladies, this is from one lady to another. That is not being realistic. You're gonna be on that market forever.
That's a lie.
If you have
What do you mean that they will be?
if you have all this list, a 6-pack that's not being realistic.
Okay.
I'm not supporting him, but at the same time, all this 6-pack, 6-figure, forget it. I think it's all that whole list of I want him dark, tall, and why can't you just be like the person? Someone told me someone asked me sometime, like, do you have a type?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, girl,
Type
have you
A.
seen the people I dated?
Side B.
What does that mean to have a type? I don't know what that means to have
They'll
a
say,
type.
what's your type? What's your taste?
She-
Like, what kind of man?
You like jollof rice?
No. She was like, what is your type?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you know the previous people I've dated. They are nothing. They have, the only thing all the people I've dated in my past have is they're all smart. So all you ladies looking for 6 foot, it's okay if they come. There's nothing wrong with that.
But let
It's
me
okay
tell
if
you
they
this.
come.
You know what you don't want.
Of course I know.
So that means you have a type.
But it's just that it's not
Once you
necessarily
see who
a
you
look.
don't,
No. It's not necessarily a look.
I'm not saying they look.
That's what I'm saying.
Even the way they talk, I can't buy this one, no.
Because when ladies start, when men start to talk about the list of women,
Yeah.
what they automatically start to say is, oh, she want dark, tall.
Whoa, which
6'5",
man will tell you that one?
No.
Not
Okay,
that.
you just said it.
No, I didn't say that. I said you know what you don't want. Everybody
No,
knows what
you just said they have a list. On their list, they want six
I'm
of
saying
everything.
ladies. I'm saying ladies.
That's
have
what
it.
we're saying.
But
the
you are
same
saying
thing.
guys now, right?
No.
Oh, I
I'm saying
thought you
that
said
guys know, like you just gave the perfect example.
Yeah.
You just gave the list of women. So that's what all women. That's what men
Most.
think of women.
Yeah, what we think
that
you
our
guys want.
list is 6
6 feet.
6
6 figure.
6
cars,
that. No.
6 pack.
I just feel like it depends on who the person is.
Yeah,
Because
true.
I've dated somebody really tall.
And that's pot belly.
No, he didn't have top belly, but he didn't have 6 packs. And I've also dated somebody that is my height.
Okay.
So it's not. I don't think it should be about the. Who's
But
gonna
there'll
think
be
about the
something
look?
you look for in them.
They
That's
gotta
what
be
we are saying,
smart.
that part.
They gotta
There's
be
a
smart.
type.
They have to be
That's
smart.
your own list.
Yeah.
You have to. If you are not smart.
But
I'm
what's
not
wrong
dating
with that?
you.
That's asking for too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if you think the person is smart and later it now becomes dumb?
How is that possible? That is not. Be realistic about it. It's okay to have a list, but be realistic about your list. That's what I'm going to say. Be
They said guys
realistic
still have
about
their expectation. What is the expectation for guys? Guys love people that are intelligent.
some guys will be like,
How will you be dull as a guy
their
with
boobs
basic
have to be this size. Their
No.
backside have to be this size.
All those ones are addendum. They are
Can you-
added to the list.
addendum.
That's not
Can you
the
imagine
no.
that?
That's part of list B. But list A is.
So there's a list A and
Yeah, I
a
know.
list B. We women, we don't like it behind. We only have one list. Men have list A and list B. Yeah, get with that. 6 packs for being 6 foot tall.
But you guys are putting pressure on us. That's why we go
So
to
how
gym.
you not
We
putting
gym 1
pressure?
month. Later we go back to
How
another.
are you not putting pressure on
Wait,
women
that
when
is-
all the women are having surgery?
You know that is where your disappointment comes from.
And that's where your disappointment comes
Because
from
wait,
too.
because at first you said they must have 6 pack, and I know that you like 6 pack. I go to the gym 1 month. I have
Then when
3
you
and a half
get
pack.
married,
now
then-
we get married, and now come back to 1 pack. You now disappointed.
But you see what point we just came up with? Men do have their own expectations.
We all do. Everybody.
See?
Everybody.
Yeah. Everybody actually do. I'm sorry, guys. It's 1 o'clock. We have to go. But I promise you, we're going to bring this my 2 special guests. We're going to bring them back. We're going to have this appointment part 2. I don't know when it's going to be. I need to check in with them and see what their schedule is. So whatever time we figure out it's going to be, I'm going to keep you guys updated. I'm going to make a flyer. I'm going to post it. But special thanks to everybody that is joining online, everyone that's building up the comment section.
Good job.
You guys are really the MVP.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
We see your questions. But next time we're coming back, please send in your questions. If you have a question, my producer is backstage. He's going to put the email on the platform. It's puzzledart44. That's going to be the email at gmail.com. So my producer will put it on the comment section for you people to send your question to it if you want us to take your question. So next week, we're going to, tomorrow, we're going to come back tomorrow now.
Tomorrow?
We couldn't go through all these comments. I love all these comments, but
Yeah,
maybe next time.
There's actually a lot of nice comments on there. You guys have really been the best. We are going to let you know, most likely by next week. We're going to repost this video again, so if you miss it, you can watch it, you can always reshare it, and let people know that today was fun, and next time is going to be more interesting than this. But before we go, I'm just going to want to get from my guest one word that they would like to tell everybody that has watched it, something that they just want to give out to you. It's free. Don't
You don't have to pay for it.
And you can't get it anywhere else aside from here.
Well, you probably can't. That's all I'm going to say. Love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. With your failures, your ups and your downs, love yourself.
I think she already took the word out of my mind, or my mouth. So love yourself.